hard day's work.
Jesus Christ, Bobby. Okay, so
did
did you
you
say a tactical training day?
Yeah, just a nice little, what to do and what not to do, in the midst of a high pressure shootout / holdout, all those things.
All right, let's continue down this.
I know what we're not supposed to do in a high pressure shootout, sir.
Let's hear it, Sawyer.
We do not shoot officers, and we do not blindly discharge our weapon at the civilian population.
That's very true. Extremely true.
Fantastic.
But I'm
really
okay
glad
with
you
this
said that,
advancing in its current sort of like
we
general
don't want another dynamic
state.
situation.
I think it'd be great if TRT started organizing something like that and started helping people out with that kind of thing. That would be great. I'd love to see that. I have suggested that we at some point.
But I also don't want to push that line of thinking too much because
but that's kind of
this is a fleeting thought. I don't think I'm actually going to do it.
Why is it hard to organize?
We have other problems
before the holidays, so
to
a while ago.
resolve.
Yeah, I still think that could be something that would benefit for everybody because none of us are perfect. All of us make mistakes, and I think everybody can learn something if we go to a big academy thing together. That would be quite good. But
Bobby Charles made a mistake when he said he wanted to frisk me, and he accepted my challenge for a wrestling match, sir.
That is true. And who came on top, Sawyer?
I mean, we all came on top at the end. I mean, in that shower, we really bonded in there. I got
right.
Did you cry like a little bitch and then
I just put it all over Frost. Face, how much did I get on your face in the shower?
He unloaded firstly on my face and then hit me with some shampoo back shots.
I just couldn't stop. It's
right.
like
we had a shampoo fight in there.
Oh,
what? Only one shower in the locker rooms was
Thank God it was the one that doesn't burn your eyes.
Thanks for saving the water, boys. I'm proud of you.
Business allegations, Bobby.
Yeah.
He wanted to frisk me 2 seconds after I started talking to him. He asked me if he could frisk me.
Yeah, you missed the oil wrestling match you're on. It was interesting. Okay, does anybody have any announcements? There's nothing in the MDT other than stupid assistant chief has worms. He will require 10 times the amount of food, and I don't know what that's about. Anybody know anything about that? So I'm talking about destroying worm babies. Any clues, anybody?
Was it on fire?
Yes.
She just wanted to feed him.
Orders.
That's probably what it is.
Okay, understood. That does make sense. Thank you very much.
Show up to the next naked wrestling
Okay.
tournament.
Get step away from me, please.
Just make sure to RSVP with me.
So, previously, glad Carmine's here for this actually. Me, Bobby Charles, Matt Rhodes.
I actually like this.
Carmine Costello and Jack Voss actually. We all went through Bobby's court-mandated sensitivity training together. And we learned a lot of very important things about each other, what we like about each other, what we don't like about each other. And I think it's very important for all of us to, if you're holding something in, maybe sometimes just get it out in a controlled environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like I got it out all over Frost's face in that bathroom.
Not exactly like that. But
I just started blowing ropes.
Frost, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
But
my hair's as clean as ever.
Frost.
He was massaging my beard with shampoo.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, don't try not to do it in a way where you come off like an asshole. But sometimes it's good to just let people know what you're thinking, or so you can also know what they're thinking. You guys can figure out your issues. But yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Does anybody have any announcements? Anybody from PD Command, Trig? Any judges? Nino? Anybody at the back at all? Anybody have anything to say?
Yeah. All right. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, which is in an hour and a half, there is going to be a rather short. What's going on, Trig?
You have to use UTC.
Wait, why is it not working? What the fuck?
Oh, it's 7 p.m.
Du vet vad du gjorde då med fel tidszon.
So at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Sorry, what's going on, Rick?
Du sa det med fel tidszon.
1900 UTC. Crisis averted.
Oh, right. My apologies, Trig. Right. At whatever the fuck UTC in an hour and a half, there's going to be a town hall. It'll probably last about like 30 minutes. I'm only going to cover like a handful of things over like 5-minute little thing. After which there's going to be a Q&A. I recommend y'all attend. See what the people have to say. I think all of that's going to be relevant to your county that you oversee. There might be some people bitching, but they might, in between that, be some very valid things brought up. Next, after
Nino,
the
sorry, mate.
yeah, just wait until the end, please. After the town hall, we're going to be opening up the court center. As with the last opening, there is a 30% off all car upgrades. So that includes stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. I know some of y'all may need upgrades, don't have them yet. That is your best opportunity to pick it up. D, go ahead. You had a question?
I just, because I'm in a court case, I was wondering if there's any way this town hall is going to be recorded or whatnot, because I'd quite like to. I would have been there otherwise, you know.
Not that I'm aware of, but hopefully we can see if we can get someone to record it.
Please,
yep.
I'd really like to be able to watch that if you could.
Bobby,
if you can, though.
Mr.
No stupid questions, Bobby.
What's the status on the declassification of the files on Vivek Ramaswamy and his illegal arrest? Can we expect to see those files declassified and maybe a pardon on all the July 3rd rioters?
Yeah, so I have been working very closely with Trump there in regards to a lot of things that will be declassified in the coming days. I'm sure you've seen the JFK files, the MLK files, and we're working on alien declassification next as well.
A new JFK video was released.
Yeah.
I got another question, Nino.
Yeah.
Can we expect to see some I was interested in the deportation of Rico Barbosa. Would you be able to facilitate that? Can we send him to Blaine County at all?
Well, it's funny you bring that up.
He does not have a birth certificate, Nino.
Yeah, there are some. We are working to see if there's any people that do not have a Los Santos County residency card in the county. So we are working to, we are working in that space as well. So more to come soon. Yeah. Any other questions?
Is there any update on the drones that were flying over Mirror Park?
When?
I think it was. Last month. It was last month. There were some drones flying over Mirror Park.
Like well, I mean, there's drones out on the street. Like what drones specifically?
I got one. The cosmonaut that's always flying overhead anywhere besties do crime. They're flying up. It's always there. It's always hovering over them, and
he crashed into a wall today.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh,
yeah.
You know,
well,
just
for clarity. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Just for clarity, someone flying in the area is technically legal. Is that the question? Does everybody know this, that people can fly in the area?
I totally knew that.
I do now.
All right. Well, if in the event you don't, there is news legislation that exists, and there's certain guidelines surrounding that. So if someone is in the area there in Los Santos County, there are particular protocols that need to be followed. Otherwise, you are subject to getting a civil lawsuit filed against you. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I will bring up another thing. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bring it up. I'm going to wait until the DOJ gives their opinion on it, and then I'll bring it up. Any other questions? Oh, yeah, there's 3 pieces of legislation that are currently up. Please do take a look at it. It went up, I want to say, a day and a half ago. My office is working very closely with the DOJ to review those things. The Marshals and DOC Act has been put on pause, as there are a lot of edits being put into that, but the other 2 are probably going to go into effect in about another day and a half.
Probably a day at this point.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
It's probably a day at this point.
Yeah. Those ones are pretty kosher, so But please, if you have any questions that you want the mayor's office to address or bring up, please do let me know. And I'm going to underline this again. Everybody in this room has the power to change our legislation. So if there are times that you are out on patrol, you are finding it difficult to do your police work, whether it's the hot gun shit, whatever, it is not productive. And I'm just going to put it plainly, to sit around crying about how life sucks because this thing is happening and that thing's happening and this is too difficult. You individually have the power to not only set forth legislation, but work with my office to make it better. So
yeah, Mr. Chavez.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of rumors that the dam right beside Muir Park has very high amounts of fluoride in the water. Can we expect to get some sort of testing done on the dam, to see what chemicals are in our drinking water, Mr. Chavez?
I know nothing about that. Actually, get in touch with Junior, and we'll look into it. How does that sound, Bobby? Why are you in a? Can I ask why you're in a robe?
Oh, me and Sawyer, we started wrestling earlier.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, all right.
That's why my uniform's still in the dryer.
Freaky Fridays, I love it.
Yeah, we got to settle the disagreement before the meeting started. So.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
He said he wanted to frisk me, and I said, no, I'm frisking you.
All right,
okay,
easy.
Frisk me good. Okay, I have a question. We have an issue with Oxy. What's being done to stifle the amount of Oxy on the streets?
You're going to need to be a little bit more specific. So I'll help you with this. There is prescription Oxy. There is also illegal Oxy.
Peddled by illegal doctors, no?
No. Oxycontin.
What?
Oxycontin is inherently a prescription drug that was introduced about 25 years ago, actually in the 70s, I think 1975-ish. It is primarily used in order to help those that have chronic pain problems. From there came a lot of addiction problems due to the over marketing by pharmaceutical companies, along with over prescribing, which is how a lot of people became junkies. That is also how the heroin epidemic kicked off and now has led into fentanyl by importing unregulated chemicals from China, brought into Mexico, turned into fentanyl, brought over the border, and mixed in with things like heroin, cocaine, etc., etc. So when you say there's an Oxy problem, do you mean from a medical perspective, from a law enforcement perspective? Like, what do you mean specifically?
There's too much Oxy on the streets. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And
people be doing Oxy like it's candy.
I see. A lot of people are taking Oxy unprescribed.
Yeah.
I have an idea I'd like to bring forth, Mr. Chavez.
Bobby,
well, first
how
off,
about for once you
love it. Shut the fuck up, Bobby. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Trig, I think I would need to understand specifically what the problem is. Is it like, and that includes, like, is there an issue with law enforcement? Like, is there a law enforcement issue? Is it that there's so much of it you can't combat it? Like, I need to know those details. Otherwise, having a solution would be unreasonable.
It's really simple. I don't know what it is, but it makes them into zombies.
That's true.
I've seen somebody get shot by an AR 48 times and still stand up just because they popped an Oxy. There's too much Oxy, that's all.
Me, Pike, and Shields unloaded like 60 bullets into someone.
I see. So the problem isn't a public health concern. The problem is that you guys feel like you can't shoot them down when you need to. Is that accurate?
That's right, Your Honor.
God damn it.
Okay, why?
Well, if you phrase it like that,
so let me.
sure.
So what it sounds like is that you guys currently do not have the tools to combat up to 6 individuals, which is statistically what a lot of these shootouts tend to be. You are not able to. You do not have the equipment necessary to handle the situation from like yesterday over in Bolingbrook. And
I know what we need to do.
Why don't you get prescription oxy?
Because I'm not a Yankee.
No, it's different. There's different oxy. There's apparently the
Yeah.
oxy you can get from the hospital, and then
Yep.
there's the oxy that you get from the street, which is like, I guess, stronger. I don't know. More like
not regulated.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do it.
And I'm going to be honest, oxy isn't going to help you guys in bench trials and court cases either.
You saw what happened to Vic.
I think there is
It'll
like
make us care less for sure.
And a
So-
dead defendant doesn't defend. That was a joke.
Let me just sit right beside
Okay,
you.
let's do this, Trig. I think if we can spin up a separate meeting with you and other command, and we can certainly look into helping the specific problem you're looking to solve.
Captain, Bobby's trying to frisk me again.
Bobby, go sit all the way in the back.
Yes,
Where you belong, you freak.
Sorry. What was the question? I don't remember. Are you sure it's not doctors selling prescription drugs?
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Well, I'm not going to make any
kinda
allegations.
weird to
Well, I'm not going to, provide I'm not going to have allegations against doctors. That sounds like something to investigate, no?
I'm on it. I'm going to go down to the hospital after this. And I'm going to find out.
Well, so let's. I'm going to make it very clear, right? Every person in the city has rights, right? And I hope that there is no presumption that people like doctors are doing something illegal, simply off the basis of just it feels like that, right? So that is not a great, like a open card here to just go and start harassing doctors under the semblance that they might be doing something illegal.
Damn,
that
I
is
thought that's
fucking
what that
disgusting.
was.
No.
Yeah.
We're not all Bobby Charles.
Is there any evidence that doctors are doing this?
I think it's just a logical conclusion that a prescription drug is.
Did Oxy?
overflooding.
Did you deal with Oxy 2 months ago?
Yesn't.
Okay. Has there been an uptick since 2 months ago?
Well, it's not violating anyone's rights if we go there and say, hey, we need to know how many oxy you're giving out. That's not violating the rights, or how many people have a medical license. The personal details have to be protected, not the general scope of it. And then if the numbers don't match up, then you have the reasonable suspicion to pursue an investigative route into the direct details to find out where the inconsistencies are within the quandary of the Oxycodone.
Okay. Well, I am not, the commissioner. I am not the chief of police. I am not your head of detective agency. What it sounds like here is the start of a potential investigation. But right now, it doesn't seem like you even have a valid premise, given the fact that prescription Oxy has only shown the light of day in probably the last month. So, all right. But,
I don't know. I was saying.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Any other questions? All right. Beautiful. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm sorry for accosting you in that park that one time.
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about it. You, listen, if you're interested to look into this, I very much recommend it. But
I'll take care of it.
I'll speak.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, good. No problem.
Oh, sorry.
No, you carry on. No problem.
Make sure nobody gets
Good
too
morning,
close.
Bobby,
everybody. Well,
go sit down.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My name is Rose, dispatcher. Dispatch is hiring. Stay safe out there.
What was the thing you didn't mention, Nino? Do you wanted the DOJ opinion?
That is all.
What?
You too, Rosa.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That
It
was
got
very
the
sweet.
conversation got so stupid.
Is
I've
there
like
any other
forgotten.
announcements anybody wants to add? If not, we can get the fuck out of here and go.
Oh
to the
fuck!
Jack, you
What
good?
was I?
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, Trey, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Let's discuss.
I think it's the Marshall document that we're reviewing. I didn't want
We
to
know where all the oxy's been going.
bring some of those edit points up because it would just
Oh no.
Well, you see why, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
I
All
only
right.
want solution for that config. I supposed to shoot kids?
Yeah.
I supposed to shoot them?
What the hell is wrong with you, Trig?
That is disgusting.
Is that
I'm
King
taking
Guy
meds.
High Command or
Which
Command?
meds?
He's high command.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy,
God.
guys.
Sorry,
I
Dad.
recommend you guys to
Alright,
leave,
well,
you
you'll
know, this
forget-
premises.
Oh, King is command. Treg
I don't
is
want you guys-
high
Yeah,
command.
because that really smells.
So you contain the disease, guys.
Oh,
Just saying.
right. Okay. Yeah. We'll. Okay. Let's go outside. We got to cook because it's only we have an hour and 10 minutes, I think, from the thing, and I got to sit down and put some notes together.
But it
What
is
the
nice seeing
hell?
you, though.